What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, some of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a participant from last year's... Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rainbow Warriors offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Quarterback saw a quick opening right over the middle of the field, so he spits it out to his slot receiver on the slant pass.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Hawaii! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Wants to throw. It's McLeod. Gets it to the back. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Webb. And they'll knock him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cantrell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Hold and fire complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. It's coming up. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Touchdown Warriors! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 10 over Duke. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass, it's McLeod. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass, it's McLeod. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got it in the middle. It's Ware. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
First down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add
The house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
0.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
To the air. It's McLeod. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll run the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Cowboys